Hello, everyone. Happy New Year 2023 and welcome to December 2022 product update. Now, before I go into product update, there are three things that I want to announce. First, that we are hosting a webinar to talk about all the product updates that we brought over the last 6 months. The webinar is going to be hosted in next month in February. I'll put more details about it in the description below. So that's first. The second thing that we have announced an integration with Reed, which is one of the leading job boards in UK. So if you have a Reed account and you want to integrate that with Recruiterflow, please talk to the support team and get them integrated. And the third thing is, over last few months we have seen a massive number of password breaches across different internet services. And the last straw came when last month, LastPass, which is one of the leading password managers, also got breached. Now, these breaches are increasingly very common, and there is a very good chance that your password is probably out there and public. A great way to safeguard your recruiter flow as well as all the other sensitive information about your business is to enable two-factor authentication. Both Office 365 and G Suite offer two-factor authentication, and we would advise you to turn that on to keep your account, keep your emails, and keep your organization safe from scams, phishing attacks, and in some cases even outright blackmail. All right, now to the product update. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is saved reports, and this has been something that has to be one of the most requested features that one of the most requested features ever, right? So what this feature helps you do is, if there are certain kinds of reports that you want to that you track normally, right? So for example, let's say we want to track all the submittals, client interviews, and placements that our team did last week, right? So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the milestones report. You can just over here, I can just pick last week, and over here I can just say, okay, group by lead owner. So now I have this report, which gives me an idea at any point of time in the previous week, how many screenings, submittals, client interviews, and placements did everyone do in the team. So makes it very easy for you to track this. All you have to do is just create your report and hit save, and just name that report, let's say milestones last week. If you want to make it public, you can keep it public. It's by default public. If you would rather not, you can just make it private as well. So there we have it. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to talk about is files categorization. This is a candidate profile in Recruiterflow, as you know. Um, Now, there are, as you see in the files tab, there is resumes. This is now a category of the files. So there are different kinds of categories that you can create in the settings. So head on over to settings in their document settings. So over there, you can create different file categories. And once you upload a file, you can change the file category right over here. So for example, I want to mark this not as resume, but let's say auto-generated resume. I can just hit save and done. So there you have it. Very easy and very useful for you to distinguish between files if you have a lot of files under a particular candidate. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if, as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with our support team.